Professor AlgeBro coming at you. Got a little problem here. We've got volume of a cylinder. We have a formula here. Let me break it down for you. Volume of a cylinder is pi times radius squared times the height. So what we're going to do, we need to talk about what the radius is. The radius is half the distance from the middle of a circle to the edge. We're also going to talk about diameter a little bit later, but what we're going to do, we're going to take these values and plug it in the formula. I call this plug and chug. So we're going to put them in there and we're going to do some work. So here we go. We want to find the volume. If we fill this completely up with sand, water, whatever, we want to know the volume. So we're going to say the volume is going to be pi times the radius, which is 5, and we square that, and then we take the height. Now, when you want to find this, any calculator will, if you plug it in, will work this way as long as you do this. So once you do that and you plug it in and you hit enter, okay, you get 628.3 meters cubed. Okay? So this is basically just a real simple application. So I'm going to give you some idea of how to do diameter to radius, and then we're going to do another problem, okay? So right here, guys, I'm going to show you. Now, we all know what the diameter is. The diameter goes all the way across here. So this is part of our problem. So here we go. Now, before we start off, we have to know the diameter. Now get this. If we want to find the radius, we take the diameter and we divide it by 2. All right? So with that in mind, I'm going to give you a problem here, and you're going to do it for us, okay? So here we go. And Professor AlgeBro will work it with you. All right. So this is going to be 8 meters, and this is also going to be 8 meters. Pause the video and come back, and we'll talk about the answer. Okay. Now, like I said, Professor AlgeBro has to do a little work too. So here's what we're going to do first. First, we have to find the radius. So the diameter of the cylinder is 8 meters. So we're going to say, okay, to find the radius, we take 8 divided by 2, and we get 4. Okay? So we now have 4 meters for our radius, and we have 8 meters for our height. So here we go. We say volume equals pi times 4 squared times 8. We take the magical AlgeBro calculator, and we plug in what we see. So we say pi. Got my hair in my mouth. Cool. A lot of protein. 4 squared times 8, and we get, now, hopefully you got the same thing I got. I got 402.1 meters cubed. Now, a lot of work, a lot of stuff going on here, but listen, this is our first jump into this, so our first, kind of avenue into this. So Professor AlgeBro just wants you to just enjoy. Tomorrow we're going to do a real world application with some of Mr. Professor AlgeBro's favorite drink, Little Mountain Dew. So no matter where you go, math is there. Later, dudes. AlgeBros, if you like what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Later.